Hi, it's instructor Lungz here from Blue Chevron. What I want to show you today is the different steering techniques that we use when we're driving. So the first one I want to start with is if I want to do a U-turn around this cone, especially at parking speeds. Your steering technique, what you're looking for is the fastest way to get around the cone. So what I'm going to do is the hand over hand. So there's the cone next to me now. I just turn hand over hand and then hold the car on full lock here. Okay, I'm just gonna show it going the other way, right? So I'm hand over hand, turn as hard as you can, look where you're going. Okay, and then the other technique, which is quite popular, at this low speeds it's fine, at higher speeds we don't want to do that. You can just palm the steering wheel like this. It's a very quick way to turn. So you straighten, there's my pole there, and then you just turn like that. Okay. Now, the technique that is critical for you as a learner driver is the push and pull method. So we want to turn left, we bring our hand to 12 o'clock, pull down to 6, push up with the right hand, pull down, and now we counter steer in the opposite direction, okay? So you just keep handing the steering wheel from one hand to the other, hand it from one hand to the other, and we go around the whole way. Keep going like that. Okay, and then as our speed goes up, we want to switch now when the speed is high and we're doing cornering on the open road. Now we would switch from push and pull to keeping our hands at 2:45 the whole time. So this will give us more control at higher speeds here. So you just steer like this, and that gives you a nice smooth steering around your corners. Okay, so we're doing 2:45, just keeping our hands here for a nice smooth steering around your cones. Keep your hands all the way around. And then for the U-turn, we now go back to this technique because we want to turn as quick and hard as possible. Counter steer nicely. And then as you feed the power in, you can now go back to 2:45. So with experience, you will learn to recognize the different conditions for each steering condition. In the yard, when you're doing your parking, you can use hand over hand or palming the steering wheel to get around your parking bay as quickly as possible. Now we're going to demonstrate here the push and pull technique in real life use. So I'm indicating to the right, and then I pull to the right, indicate to the left as I counter, and then pull to the left, straighten. You counter steer in the same way, indicate to the right here, pull to the right, and then wait for the car to come around because you don't want to steer too many times and end up going into the oncoming lane. Here, for example, we've got a slight right. I bring my hand up and just pull and follow the shape of the curve as it goes around like this and slowly straighten. And now we want to turn right, indicate to the right. Okay, now I pull from 12 o'clock to 6, push up, pull again, and then slowly straighten to the back. Okay, indicate to the left, bring the hand up to 12 o'clock, pull all the way down to 6, push up again, straighten, and drive forward. Okay, and then we're going to do one more left turn here, indicate to the left, pull, push up, straighten. And now we drive straight down the parking lot. And as your speed builds up, you keep your hands at 2:45. Okay, check for traffic. Check for traffic. And now we go back to the cones, and now we're driving out on the open road, and we're just going to keep our hands at 2:45 as we go through the slalom here. Because now we're looking for smooth, consistent steering to get us around here. And then the U-turn, we can just go back to that palming. Okay, so I hope you understand that it takes a lot of practice, especially if you've been driving using different techniques. It does require a bit of practice to get used to it.